Morning, everybody. Just wanted to do a quick video this morning. I hope everybody's doing great. So this morning, as I was getting ready for work, uh, just thinking about what I was going to say today on the 19th anniversary of 9/11, I got a text message from someone who I have a lot of respect and admiration for, somebody who I look to as a mentor, both professionally and personally. It was my father, and he was asked by one of his former vice principals to just record some of his thoughts about September the 11th. And I shared those this morning with the students who were learning traditionally and the staff who was here this morning. And I wanted to share them with you today. So these are the words of my father. For many of your great-grandparents, Sunday, December 7th, 1941, was forever emblazoned on their memories. They could tell you exactly where they were and what they were doing when the news came out that the Japanese had attacked the United States of America in their attack of Pearl Harbor, making the entrance of our country into World War II. Many of your grandparents will remember where they were and what they were doing on Friday, November 22nd, 1963, when President John F. Kennedy was assassinated, and the turbulence America faced for the rest of the 1960s and into the early 70s, including the assassinations of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on Thursday, April the 4th, 1968, and then Bobby Kennedy on Wednesday, June the 5th, 1968. Your parents will remember exactly what they were doing what they were doing on the morning of Tuesday, September the 11th, 2001, 9/11, when word came out that the two jet planes had crashed into the World Trade Center towers in New York City. Many were watching the first tower in flames as the second plane crashed into the second tower. Then word quickly came of yet another plane crashing into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and yet a fourth plane, Flight 93, which crashed in Pennsylvania, downed by American heroes who took matters into their own hands and thwarted the terrorist attack on what was likely the White House or the U.S. Capitol. For your generation, perhaps it will not be a day, but a period of time, the period of time which we're in right now. In each of the cases above, in 1941, 1963, and 2001, our country stood still for a time, perhaps dumbstruck with silence and sorrow and, yes, anger. But then in each case, we as Americans rebounded. We got over the silence and anger as we became stronger, because that's what successful people do. Our great-grandparents, grandparents, and parents overcame adversity. As students at Fairview Elementary and schools just like ours across the nation, and yes, even across the world, as we continue to deal with a pandemic unlike any of us have ever seen in our lifetime, now is our chance to come back, setting the example for generations to come. After each of these events, there was a new normal in everyday life. Your generation will deal with its setbacks and overcome the adversities our day and time is throwing at us. Why? Because you're great people. You're smart, you're adaptable, you're solution seekers. You are Americans with a heritage of overcoming adversity. Many of us have our own personal adversities that we face every day, but you can work through that adversity. Talk with someone who deserves your trust. Talk with each other about making our collective lives better in whatever our new normal may be. We too will be successful. After 9/11, the skies went silent for a whole week. No air travel. Americans were glued to their news outlets. Airports, as we know them in the summer of 2001, were changed forever in this country, as many other things as well. But we got used to the new normal, just as they did after the Pearl Harbor attack, the assassination of a beloved president, a civil rights leader, and candidate for president, and the first attack of its kind ever on American soil. Yes, we will get through this. It's tough right now, but as we stick together, work together, and grow together, we will all become better, because united we learn the lessons of adversity and grow stronger. Make it a great day or not. It's up to you. I hope you guys have a great day. Take some time today to think about the things that we've lost in this country and the things that we've gained. I hope you're doing well. I hope you stay safe. Have a great day and have a great weekend.